Have you guys heard about this? Taylor Swift, in a recent video, claimed to be a Christian. Check this out.
And see her disguising these policies behind the words Tennessee Christian values. Those aren't Tennessee Christian values. I live in Tennessee. I am Christian. That's not what we stand for.
So there it is. You've seen it for yourself. Now, I personally don't know what the true motive behind this statement was, but she certainly knew she was being recorded. And it seems nowadays celebrities love using Christianity and claiming to be Christian as some type of publicity stunt. Now, when it comes to Taylor Swift, I don't know if Taylor Swift just did this to plain out be deceptive, or I don't know if somewhere in her mind she actually really believes that she is a Christian. But one thing is for certain, Taylor Swift is no Christian. There is a mountain of evidence and proof that Taylor Swift is highly likely involved in serious witchcraft, even from her own admission. So why she would claim to be Christian, I don't know. Was this just some type of ploy to try and further deceive Christians into listening and partaking into her heavily influenced music? Or is she just literally a witch who thinks that she can be a Christian and a child of God at the same time? As there are numerous of stories out there of witches actually attending Christian churches and believing that they can be good witches. But either way it goes, once again, Taylor Swift is no Christian and her music is far from being of God. Someone please tell me what we're looking at here. What does this look like? This looks like hell with fire and demons all around. And look at Taylor Swift here with a horn mask on. Who could she be depicting herself to be? Yeah, maybe exactly who it looks like. The devil. Here's lyrics from Taylor Swift's song, Look What You Made Me Do. Listen to this. But I got smarter. I got harder in the nick of time. Honey, I rose up from the dead. I do it all the time. I got a list of names. Taylor Swift has a list of names? Whose point of view is she speaking from here? And yours is in red, underlined. I check it once, then I check it twice. Now, what might make it even clearer what she's talking about or who she's talking in reference of, let's read on. I don't like your kingdom keys. Your kingdom keys? They once belonged to me. What? Bro, could she literally be referencing Revelations 1:18 where Jesus says, I have the keys of death and of Hades? Let's read on. You asked me for a place to sleep, locked me out, and threw a feast. Could this be referencing Revelations 19:9? Then the angel said to me, write this, blessed are those who are invited to the wedding supper of the Lamb. Meanwhile, Satan was thrown out of heaven. In the book of Revelations chapter 20 says he will be chained up for 1,000 years, while the saints of God rule and reign on earth for that 1,000 years. Look, man, I don't know, but those lyrics are super suspect. But no, that's not why I suspect Taylor Swift to be involved in witchcraft. This is why. Check this out.
Taylor Swift has been accused of witchcraft, and actually for good reason. Take a look also from her Eras recent tour. These are audience recordings of her and her musical entourage dancing to her song Willow. Look at this. She is acting out a witch coven. Now, she might deny it. She may not think she's a witch. She may not think she's engaged in witchcraft, maybe even not. But she is doing one thing for certain. Look at this. She is glorifying witchcraft. Glorifying witchcraft when we are commanded to only glorify God. How do I know this? Because I used to be engaged in activities just like this. Here's a photo of me. It's a black and white photo because it's of a book I wrote a long time ago about goddesses, about my worshiping in Glastonbury, England. Now that's one of the capitals of New Age, occult, and witchcraft in the world. And here's a photo of me dressed just like Taylor Swift and her dancers with the velvet cape and the hood on. That's what you wear when you're involved in the occult, in New Age and sorcery and witchcraft and goddess worship. So they are dancing around in a symbol of a coven. And some people say they're actually casting spells on the audience. Could be. The Satan works through people. We know that. It's very frightening for Taylor Swift's soul. And most of all, I'm concerned for her fans, especially the young ones who adore her, want to be like her, want to copy her at a time when Wicca and witchcraft are already growing in popularity as people leave biblical Christianity.
Now, you seen the performance and you heard from an ex-witch herself. Now, let's hear from Taylor Swift herself.
I say witchy, and I stand by that. It felt like somebody standing over a potion, making a love potion, dreaming up the person that they want and the person they desire, and trying to figure out how to get that person in their life. And all the kind of misdirection and bait and switch and complexity that goes into seeing someone, feeling a connection, wanting them, and trying to make them a part of your life. It's tactical at times. It's confusing at times.
Totally.
It's up to fate. It's magical.
It's called manifestation.
Weird.
That's how human beings actually make sense
Yes.
of it. It's we're manifesting, but it's something else. It's something else.
Yeah.
It's a whole combination of all of it.
Really, Taylor? And for the grand finale, a tweet from Miss Swiftie herself. And she writes, "Witches be like, sometimes I just want to listen to music while pining away, soaking, staring out the window. It's me. I'm Witches. Never fear. The Willow Lonely Witch remix is here with a crystal ball. Wow. Case closed. Nothing else to say. Nothing else to see here. Be careful what you're listening to. Be careful who you're following. And be careful what you are participating in. Shalom and God bless."